Hello and welcome back to another interesting video. I'm so used to saying hello. Welcome back to another interesting video. Today's video is from Candace Owens podcast. We all know I'm a big fan of Candace, okay? I love her brilliant point of view. Most of her point of view, not all, probably. I love her stand when it comes to wokeness and, destroying some ideologies and all of that, standing her ground and doesn't really care who he's against her and all of those things. One thing I love about Candace Owens. Today's video is from Candace Owens. It's titled Where the Heck Is She Going? Okay, my name is Ogechi. If you're stopping by for the first time, hello, hi, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Do well to click on the red subscribe button, like this video, drop a comment. So it's important that I watch through. I'll be dropping my thoughts during the course of this video and after this video. Do not forget to like this video and turn on your post notification bell so you get notified anytime I drop a new video, okay? And to all my returning subscribers, you're amazing. Thank you for stopping by. Turn on the post notification bell if you haven't done so. Okay, let's get straight into today's video.
Women are nasty now. Something I've noticed. I want to just say this right at the top of 2024. We have become the perverts. In fact, what's even more ironic is that as we point the finger and pretend that men are the perverts, Me Too error, time's up, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. It is so clearly evident everywhere that you look in society that it's actually us. We have become the sexual aggressors. Now, before I get into that, I want to point to this article. It is old. It was published in 2016. The author's name is Amy Otto. And she wrote, "Men did greater things when it was harder to see boobs." I totally agree with that statement. Don't even have to think hard about it. She writes, "Giving sex for free destroyed men's motivation. Men used to marry younger and in larger numbers to lock down their very own real-life woman. But now, in a bizarre gambit to gain equality, women gave away a ton of the power that they had accumulated in society. They held the majority of the cards in sexual relationships and, facing a royal flush, decided to fold. Women used to set the cultural standards and the parameters for intimate activity. Now, often the guys wield more power over sex and the girls are working way too hard, way too soon, with no reciprocity. More widely available hookups have made men less likely to commit." Let's explore that, because as I said, it is true. This is the long result of the women's movement, the feminist movement, the second wave that took place in the 1970s, where suddenly you had a bunch of cultural leaders like Gloria Steinem, writers like Helene Crixus, who were suddenly telling women that domesticity was wrong, that they needed to pursue their sexual freedom. And now the results of it are abundant. Every time I open the internet, I am actually shocked. I'm going to take you through a few things that I saw while I was on maternity leave, and I just went, what is happening? What is this woman doing? This is not a woman that is free. She is a pervert. If a man did this, he'd probably be put into prison. But because she's a woman, people are pretending that this is okay. Take this one example. This is a social media influencer. Her name is Natalie Reynolds. And she decided one day, she woke up and said, "I am just going to paint my body like leggings and wear them to the gym." I'm serious. She was butt naked.
This is absolutely crazy. There was a time when we used to think men were the perverts, right? We used to think, men were the problem in the society, but right now women are doing worse than the men. And I totally agree with what she's saying here. Like, women are doing worse. You see worse fashion. Oh my gosh. Now this video she's about to show us is a woman who drew a tattoo of leggings. I've seen videos of people that tattoo their bodies and make it look like they're wearing a dress, but it's actually not a dress, and they go for occasions like that. It's insane, isn't it? Let's get into the video.
Naked, and decided to paint blue onto herself and go to the gym to see how men would react. And it turns out that men did not think it was cute or it was funny. Take a listen.
That's the problem with all these content creators. They do things like insane things just for creating content. Even as a woman, they do insane. How can you paint your body blue, make it look like you're putting on a gym wear, just to catch your boyfriend's reaction to post on social media. It's insane. Honestly, it is so insane. People do a lot of crazy things for content in this day and age, and it is going bizarre. Oh my gosh, let's just see it.
You don't have clothes on, you need to be out of here, man.
I do have clothes on.
That's fine.
Go closer.
How's the marketing?
That is fine. I work in the industry enough to know. I work in the entertainment field.
He's saying you need to leave. He's not.
Leaving you out the owner.
No, not report you, but you can see.
Report me.
Cool. I mean, she's covered, so.
Yeah, she's covered.
She's covered. Also, we're not supposed to videotape her.
Now, why would Natalie do that? Why would any individual, I actually want you to flip your brain, if a man said, I'm going to go to a gym where there's a bunch of women and I'm just going to paint my nether regions blue. And then I'm going to get closer to a person and get close and say, oh, no, what's the problem here? You would call the police. Because she's a woman, somehow she thought this would be funny. I don't know. She offered this apology on Twitter, really kind of a non-apology on Twitter. She wrote, I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I am simply here to apologize. Now, to be clear, Twitter states that this is a rip-off of an old Logan Paul apology. So she is not actually apologizing. She still thinks that there's something here to be garnered, some sort of attention for her perverse activity. What should have happened is that she should have been arrested for indecent exposure.
The amount or the crazy things people do just for content, and after doing that, they think coming out to put up an apology is also an apology. Like, who are you apologizing to? Why are you apologizing? Who cares about your apology? You did what you did. It will be on the internet for the rest of your life. You're apologizing to me. Why? Why are you apologizing to me? Who cares about that? We already saw your nakedness and we saw what you were trying to show us. Why are you apologizing? It's obviously not an apology, just for formality's sake and all of those things. It's insane, you guys.
But again, that didn't happen because men are supposed to just take it.
Honestly,
I just want to say kudos to that guy for telling her to leave the gym. More and more of this is happening. Women are virtually showing up.
Because if it was a guy, that came into that kind of setting where women are in the gym or maybe the salon, and a man comes butt naked, painted in blue, we'll all call him a pervert. We might get him arrested, beat him up, post his pictures on social media, call him names, say he came to rape women, say all sorts of horrible things to him. And now because it's a woman, we think it's okay. She needs to be arrested. I agree, 100%. She needs to be arrested. Like, because this is just a crazy way of thinking. I don't know. The things people do on social media, that's why I think social media should be regulated. They need to start arresting people. Yeah, I think so.
Going up into male spaces half naked and then complaining that they're the victims. Why are you looking at me? I know I'm halfway naked. I'm just here to get a workout. My boobs are out and now I'm just painting my body blue and I'm getting close to you. What an absolute creep this woman is. She shouldn't even be around children, yet alone men. Now then I saw this picture, and I've covered this woman extensively on my show. She's one of the great purveyors of modern feminism. Yes, Emily Ratajkowski. I don't know what she has done in society other than be naked, what her contribution has been, other than at the very same time I'm insisting on her nudity, writing a book and convincing us that men are looking at her, making her a sexual object. Yeah, she actually wrote a book and said that she has been objectified her entire life sexually. Poor Emily Ratajkowski.
Why won't you be objectified? Why won't you be objectified? You come out on social media, you're walking on the streets, you're half naked, you're not even putting on anything. Tell me why you will not be objectified. People will look at you. People who want your services will probably come up to you and ask you, oh, do you do short term or long term? How much is your money? Yeah, you will be objectified. Now you can't be crying wolf, right? When you know what you did. Like, why? She even wrote a book. People like this shouldn't be close to kids. Yeah.
Ratajkowski. So anyways, I don't know where she was going the other evening, but I do want to show you this photo of her, a night on the town in New York City. It looks like her assistant is descending out of a black car with her, and this is what Emily Ratajkowski decided to wear. Now, if you're listening to this podcast and you don't see it, it is literally a black bra and underwear, and a sheer top on top of it, completely sheer. She's completely naked. She's also wearing even a transparent heel. So I will ask the question in case you think I'm being unfair. Where is she going? Where is she going that you would say that this is an appropriate outfit to wear? I want you to actually get creative here. I played this game. I said to my producers, in what setting would you say, no, actually, this outfit is appropriate? I'm walking down the street wearing a bra and underwear. And
probably a dinner event or a premiere or what could it be? Maybe a night out with the girls. What could it be? What could it actually be? Because I'm also as curious as you guys. What could it be? I've actually seen more crazy videos or pictures of people dressing like naked. Where could she be going? I'm also curious. I want to know, where could this outfit be actually appropriate to wear to, other than your bathroom?
And underwear. And this is totally fine because I'm headed to my sister's birthday dinner. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. This is perverted. And somehow in our heads and our minds, we've said, no, this is totally fine because she's a celebrity. And I guess celebrities are allowed to be perverted, are allowed to act in this manner, are allowed to sexually harass people. Do you know how furious I would be if I was walking with my 2-year-old son and she got out of the car dressed like that? She's a
Celebrities are supposed to be role models. Yes, I know that we put so much pressure on celebrities. They try to live up to a certain standard. But yeah, if you have so many people looking up to you, you should be a role model. If people are actually looking up to you, you should try to live a modest lifestyle, a lifestyle that is worthy of emulation. I know that we are not supposed to copy anybody, look up to anybody, but you have to live up a very good lifestyle, honestly.
She's a perv. Let's just call that out, okay? Women are doing this over and over again while convincing you that they are the victims. And there is no woman who sold us victimhood over the last 10 years more than the artist Kesha. Remember, she wanted to get out of her Sony contract, and so she said that she was sexually assaulted and raped by Dr. Luke, one of the producers over at Sony. Now, that entire lawsuit fell apart, not before she was given awards and the red carpet was rolled out. Poor Kesha. She's speaking for all of us women that have ever been held down in a contract and raped and sexually assaulted and harassed, and she still can't get let out of her contract. Poor Kesha. She's a victim. Remember that whole thing? She's so strong for talking about the ways in which women are meant to endure sexual harassment in the industry. Well, here's Kesha promoting her new album. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's her butt. This is what it is.
I actually love how sarcastic Candace can be sometimes. I love how sarcastic she can be, actually. It makes her podcast more fun to watch.
What it is. She has a new album coming out, and she decided the best way to promote that album was with her bare ass cheeks, everybody. Yay, Kesha. She's the victim, though. I want to be clear. She was wearing her bare ass cheeks on the internet, not because she wants attention. It's actually the opposite. So if you're looking, there's something wrong with you. And she even put a sign above her bare ass cheeks. It reads, I drive a Rolls Royce because it's good for my voice. Okay. Doesn't that make you want to buy her album? Don't you understand that women have been held down? This is the reason that we have to be naked everywhere. And I want you to picture if a guy did this, if a man just had a sign over his butt and was bent over looking backwards and said, buy my album. I mean, maybe you might be able to imagine it. It seems to be a lot of the things that we're seeing in the LGBTQ movement. By the way, here's another post from Kesha. Kesha, the victim of sexual assault, if you believed one of her stories, which has changed over the years. This just says, tits out. And guess what? Her tits are out. But again, I need to impress upon you that these women have all shared their stories. They are the victims in society. That is why they continue to act like pervs. So 2024, I want to welcome men and women to start calling these sorts of women what they are. They're perverts. It's disgusting. I've had enough of it. I don't get it. It's become a mental disorder. I go online and I say, what is wrong? What kind of a race to the bottom is this? And then I ask the question to men, is this even interesting to you anymore? Because I have to imagine it's not. I have to imagine that most men are just bored of seeing this. We get it, okay? There's no mystery here. There's nothing that you want to lock up and marry. That's why none of these women that I just showed you are married, right? Because you've already given everything to everyone on the internet. I feel like I have slept with all of these women. I can't imagine how everybody else feels. Just like the guy in the gym. Hey, get out of here, okay? We get it. You're obsessed with yourself and obsessed with your body. And the fact that some of these women are mothers, like Emily Ratajkowski, I mean, shame on you. Shame on women. Shame on women in this day and age. All right, guys, if you like this video, you are definitely going to like the full episode even better. You can find it by clicking right here.
Shame on women indeed, because I don't know what kind of example you are laying or you're trying to give your child. If you're a mother and you dress this certain way, post on the internet, what kind of mother are you? What kind of example are you? I was just talking about role models. I never knew that one of them was a mom. Like, what kind of role model are you giving out for your kids? Why do you think that this is the best way you can mother? Because your child obviously will always look up to you as a mom, and then you are a victim in the society. You're dressed this way and you're clamoring to be the victim. How does this work in your head? We need to start calling out women like this. We need to start calling them out for who they really are. Because if it was the men folk, they'll be in jail by now. Yeah, they will be in jail. We know how to criticize them, cancel them, you know, call them names, do this, do that, say things that they never did. But when they are women, we think it's okay. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's high time we start calling them out for their BS and start telling them, you know, you are actually wrong. You shouldn't be dressed this way, okay? Yeah. Let me know your thoughts on this conversation. Let me know what you think about this. I personally think it's a no-no for me, okay? I'll see you in my next episode. Do well to like, share, subscribe, turn your post notification bell. Let's try to be civil in the comment section. And I'll see you in my next episode. Bye-bye.